Well, right now we are going to kick off the show as I head to Harvest Market. And since January is a health-conscious time of year for so many people, Harvest Market is a perfect place to shop because they focus on thoughtful sourcing of local ingredients, and they have a healthy choice menu at their farmhouse restaurant, which is located inside their store. So right now, I'm going to head to their cooking class nook for a segment that's sponsored by Harvest Market. Check this out. If you are looking for some healthy recipe ideas to keep your New Year's resolutions, we have some suggestions for you. I am currently here at the Harvest Market in Springfield with Chef Brad. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
So what are we making today?
Well, thank y'all for being here. Today we are making a turkey bolognese with roasted spaghetti squash.
Okay, and if you are not familiar with spaghetti squash, it is this, right? You gave us some tips on how to cut it,
Yes.
and it looks like that on the inside. So what do you do with it?
So after you split it open, you're just going to scoop it out with a regular kitchen spoon and just scrape out the seeds just like you would a pumpkin.
Okay, and then season it up and put it in the oven, right?
So you're just going to get a sheet pan and maybe throw a liner on it just to make cleanup easy. A little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, face down. I usually go around 375, but depending on your oven, anywhere from 350 to 400. And depending on the size of the squash, it could be, honestly, it could take between 25 and 50 minutes.
Excellent, and then when it's done, it looks like spaghetti.
And you just scoop it out and just kind of fluff it with a fork until it becomes, you know, kind of this spaghetti consistency. I personally love whole grain spaghetti, but if I'm trying to be super healthy, I'll sub out the squash and then you're getting double veggies.
That is a great way to do it. And then what are we making here?
Okay, so let's start with the bolognese. So after the squash comes out of the oven, you've got it all fluffed and ready to go. First thing we're gonna do with the sauce is we're gonna use fennel seeds. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna toast it in the pan. And when you toast seasonings in the pan, you want to use a dry pan. That just means no oil or anything in like that.
Okay.
So into the pan.
Perfect.
And what's going to happen is when you toast the fennel seeds, you're going to bring out all the aromatics. And you're going to see just in a few seconds how it's going to have this beautiful herbaceous
smelling.
You can already
yeah,
get it.
You can already smell. And
Absolutely.
This is the kind of stuff that you teach, right? There are cooking classes here at Harvest Market, so you can come and learn this in person.
So we're in the Nook. In Harvest Market, we have the Farmhouse Restaurant.
Okay.
That's our sort of showcase for the store where we showcase all of our farm-to-fork ingredients. And then the Nook is our little teaching kitchen. So we have classes here, and folks come out here to you know, learn, you know, teach a man to fish, right?
Right, and it smells amazing. And I'm one of those people who needs to learn how to cook, but if you don't necessarily want to learn to cook, you can just do grab and go, right? Because all of this ends up...
So we're doing a series of classes, some healthy cooking classes, and you're going to learn these dishes, but some of these dishes will also be available as grab and goes.
Perfect.
So in the farmhouse, in the case, we have all these wonderful dishes that you can cook at home. Or just heat and eat at home.
Right.
And yeah, they're just ready to go. Just pop them in the oven, warm them, and you've got dinner.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, this smells fantastic.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Okay, so would you please hand me the onions?
The onions, all right.
Onions go in, boom, and carrots go in. The fennel is nice and toasted, and we're gonna put just a little bit of olive oil in there and give that a little stir.
Okay.
And so fennel is a very common seasoning in sausage. So it gives that really lovely kind of meaty flavor. And so even though we're using turkey today, it's gonna give that beautiful sort of roasty flavor that you would if you were using sausage or even beef. We're using super lean turkey. We're using 93% lean turkey. And so, yeah, it's just a super healthy way to get a very hearty, you know, meal, super nutrient dense. And yeah,